Yeah. Here we go.
All right. Hello, hello. I'm here with my good friend Ashton Robertson from Spaceship Earth. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing super good. It's good to see you again, and I'm glad to be here.
Yay. You got a long history here with us on Bring Me to Life Network, and you kind of saw the evolution of its creativity. And we've watched you grow so much. We have so much different content that features Spaceship Earth, and I'm just kind of curious, like, what are you up to these days?
Oh, I feel you. It's been so cool to see both of us evolve. But right now I'm finishing up my next album, which I'm super excited about. I feel like it's my best work by far. And I have a whole bunch of other collabs going and some new like clouds music that I'm working on too, which is like my sound healing project, if others don't know. And yeah, I'm just booking shows and trying to finish my album before the winter's over.
Oh, beautiful. So this year for Shine Online, what we're really focusing on is creativity and inspiration. And I'm curious, what is some of the inspiration behind your creative drive?
Um, I would say it's multifaceted, but a lot of my inspiration comes from nature. It comes from music festivals, it comes from spirituality. And nature, I would say, like includes outer space and the universe and everything. Yeah, I mean, even psychology, I'm really inspired not just by music, but by concepts and visuals and just, the way nature works in ebbs and flows. And yeah, I feel like our creativity, like our human creativity, is connected to nature and the universe as well. It's, like the universe is creating these galaxies and forests and oceans. And I think the same creativity flows through us. And the more we can tap into that, energy of the universe, the more that it all kind of comes easier to us. And, I think it's kind of watery. It's kind of like a river or something, it's like once you're in, you know, the flow of the river, then things are just moving naturally. But if you have like a dam or a personal block, an emotional block, things can kind of get stuck. And I mean, a lot of times I'll seek inspiration through other people as well. Whether it's, like I said, nature, other music, books, movies, other people, just going to really inspiring events and connecting with inspiring people.
I love that. So something else I like to touch on is the different mediums that creatives work with. And your music style is really unique because you use a variety of both electronic elements and like actual musical instruments. Is there anything that kind of drove you into using both mediums in your work?
Um, it kind of happened organically. I grew up into, both rock and like, pop and hip hop was kind of like, we didn't even really know it was electronic music growing up, but they were generating beats and stuff on the computer. And I always had a fascination with that kind of sound. But then once I found music festivals, it kind of just all was like, oh, like what if I just didn't have, what if it was just me and I like learned how to make beats and I played guitar? It was just kind of like this idea that I started having at different music festivals I was going to. And then I put it into practice and it's evolved over time.
Beautiful. So, is there any advice that you would give other inspiring creatives? I know you touched on it a little bit, but if somebody wanted to, get started and felt like maybe it wasn't possible for them or something wasn't attainable for them, what's something that maybe you've learned that you wish you would have known before?
I would say some of the big things is be patient and stay consistent.
Mm.
Um, you know, understand that the like American mindset of like fast, quick, like you're a millionaire overnight is kind of like a facade, and that the real journey is a long-term journey, and really like trying to break into like being like a financially independent artist where you're actually, like using your art to make a living and, paying your rent and all your bills and more, then it's going to take time and you have to be realistic. And I think more than anything, it's really important to build community though, connect with like-minded individuals. Um, and yeah, I think that's a good starting point. But just keep going. It's all about the long-term game for sure.
Yeah, I think that's really important, and I'm glad that you shared it because so many people think they're going to start something and they're going to just instantly get success, and that may happen like one in a million people, but for the most part, it is that networking. It's the people you meet that you work with years later that you might not expect, as you cross paths at a festival or a summit or on the street. And it really helps to build connections with people. And that's been kind of the power behind the Bring Me to Life network is the storytelling of one's creative journey. So we're always
100%.
grateful to, yeah, we're always grateful to hear your journey. So, you've been releasing a lot of new music. You went through kind of your own journey there for a while. You had some different obstacles you had to cross, and now you're back to releasing music and doing live shows. What's that like for you? And is there anything specific that you're really proud of right now?
Um, I mean, I'm just proud of being able to do anything with music at all. The whole thing just feels very surreal. And looking back, like most people probably don't know, but it's like I like lost my ability to walk. So being able to um, walk again, being around big lights and sound systems and being able to perform on stage. It's all very surreal. I'm super thankful just to be back. But I'm, on top of that, I'm very proud of all the music I released in the last year. I have a very diverse amount of music I released, from chill to heavy to everything in between. And then for me, I feel like my album that I'm working on has been like the biggest thing and the thing that's kind of like bringing me back to why I got started in the first place and just kind of like embodying and remembering the like core origin like frequencies of Spaceship Earth and getting like tapping back into nature and the universe and not just like worrying about my health and seeing a big vision and not just like okay, if I release a song in the next 6 months that would be so cool, but being able to actually release a whole album, I think is really exciting. And it's like most of the music I'm playing live is from that album. So
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so proud of you. You've come so far, and you had us all a little worried there for a bit. So it is nice to see you back up and dancing, and like your videos and content you've been releasing has been just awesome. Um, I know it's hard to pick a favorite song, but if somebody was new to you right now, what song would you want them to listen to?
I would listen to Hourglass. It's a brand new collab I have with this local Detroit artist, female producer and vocalist named One.
Mm.
Hourglass just feels like it embodies the sound that I really like. And like loved producing the song with her, and it just feels like it captures a lot of what I'm going for. And like she sent the song to me and I was like, oh my God, like this is incredible. This is exactly what I you know, picture my sounding like. So it was really fun to make that with One. Um but yeah, also I have like I have on my SoundCloud, the very top, there's like an unreleased mix that's like an
Mm.
hour long that has like a lot of the songs from my album. And I would say like that actually is more. But if
Okay,
you're to release like a released song, I would say Hourglass.
beautiful. So if people want to follow you in your journey, where can they find you?
So on Facebook, you can find me on Spaceship Earth, Instagram, Spaceship Earth Music, TikTok, Spaceship Earth Music. I don't really use Twitter much, but it's over there, Spaceship Earth with a three instead of a E. YouTube is just YouTube/C/Spaceship Earth. And then Spotify and SoundCloud, just type in Spaceship Earth, two words, Spaceship Earth. And yeah, you can find me hopefully at a show in your area or just on the internet.
If somebody wanted to book you, can they reach you through any of those platforms?
Yeah, my you can reach me, you can message me on any of those platforms, including SoundCloud. But like I would just email me at Spaceship Earth music at gmail.com and I can connect you with my agent, and that would be awesome.
Cool. Well, I hope somebody is newly introduced to your magic today. Before we hop off, is there anything else you'd like to share?
I just want to say thank you to you and everything that you do for the communities that you're a part of, and doing so much to uplift the arts and creatives, and a time when it's really needed. And yeah, I think the vision and mission at Project Bring Me to Life is just so beautiful and powerful and exactly what the world needs. So I just want to say that.
Well, thank you, Betty, and it's good to see you again. And I hope somebody, like I said, go check them out. Go check out Spaceship Earth Music, and hopefully we're gonna tune into a song right now. And until next time, thanks for shining on with me.